Gotta get this mood right. What's good, everyone? Enrique here with another video, and this time we are doing Compact Creations number 4. Let's not waste anybody's time and just jump straight into the setup. Alright, audio-wise, I'm going to be using the Circuit Monostation for all my bass lines, the Tinez Engineering Pocket Operator Tonic for all the drum duties, and the PO-32, aka the Knockout, also by Tinez Engineering, for all my sample duties. All three machines are going into their own independent channels on the Dude mixer, and if you don't have a Dude yet and need to know why you need a Dude, you should probably check out this video here and find out a little bit more. Cool, so how did I sync all this up? Well, that was a bit of trial and error, to be honest. Thankfully, the Monostation has an analog clock output, which I just split straight out of the back using this random generic splitter that I found at a garage sale, which eventually I realized was the splitter for a headphone. Actually, do I have it? Somewhere. Here it is. So I eventually found out that this splitter, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's TRRS. So it has, it's a splitter for like the headphone part and the microphone part of a cell phone. So to combat that, I ended up using 2 mono 1/8" cables. That way, whatever side the signal is being split onto, it would one way or another find its way to the correct syncing input channel on the pocket operators. The reason I even split the clock signal rather than just daisy chain the pocket operators is because I wanted to have independent sound control for both pocket operators like I mentioned earlier. And sure, it's an awesome feature that the pocket operator line can actually send both sync and audio cables into one another to a single source. I just enjoy having a little bit more control. And that's basically it. Not the smoothest setup, but hey, it works. All right, let's jam. So I wanted to do this a bit more track from scratch style. So I have this sample, no idea where I got it from at this point. I've had so many random samples, which I sampled into the PO, the Knockout. Got my drums here, just, some drums that I made, which, by the way, this Tonic is crazy at making drums. I mean, it sounds like, just listen to those alone. They sound insane. And then I got this typical square wave sub bass that I make on basically any analog monophonic synth that I ever use. Super effective, enough to hear it, but cut through the mix and really sit down nice in there. Let me make sure that these guys are running. Play. So I've pressed play, which will reset their clock, and as soon as I press play here, it'll start sending clock to them, so they'll be in sync. There we go. Cool. Let's go ahead and add some drums. I like that one. So let's drop that here, 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 and here. Maybe some hi-hat. Cool. So I'm going to write pattern and copy this one over here. Go back to this one and add my little up hat. Easy. Write pattern, copy that here, little clap. Cool, let's get this sample going. Let's see, what can we do? Do I got 2 patterns going? Yeah, so I got 15 and 16 tied, so I'll just use that right now. That kind of works. Not what I was expecting to do, but it works. Let's get some patterns tied here. 2 patterns. Done. Cool. So then we'll say let's get these nice and crunchy. Too hard. Let's go ahead and take this pattern, right copy, put it onto 8, and I'm going to take the kick drum out to give us a little bit of a movement. Put it on the very end. filter, which is here, I believe. Yeah. That's kind of cool. I'll copy this here. And then let's take that closed head out, give it some more breathing room. Then we got 3, which is everything. Get some swing on this. Yeah. Can we come up with another pattern on this one? Let's see. We'll jump to 11. Let's see what else we got. Oh, that's going to be dope. So I have it on 11, which is blank, but I'm going to paste the blank pattern across all 4 patterns and then basically play this in. Nah, that's all right. So we'll clear that one, clear that one, clear this one, clear this one. So I'm going to take record off. Let's see. I missed that one note. Let's play that one in. Dope. We'll say pattern. This one here. Let's make another 2 bars. That's kind of cool. Let's see what happens if we kind of get funky with this. We'll take the second bar and just make it this long. This is kind of sick, man. Man, I should probably finish this track out. Could I do some weird paraphonic stuff? Man, that's alright. I'll clear that. Honestly, sometimes the simpler the better. Jump up to that other pattern. Yes. So I'm going to take this pattern. One of my favorite things to do with a pattern like this is take the clap out. So we'll find the clap and then basically give it some more breathing room. Kind of builds up some tension, right? And we'll go back to pattern 9, which is with the clap in it, but we'll pattern this or copy this onto 11 and take the up hat out, again giving it some more breathing room. What this does is just kind of helps build some tension and give you some variation into the track. So then we can jump back. Yeah. Okay, we can even build it. I'll say play and 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4. Now it's just kind of playing itself. Maybe we can make another weirder rhythm over here. By weird, I mean super basic. Cool, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I always have a blast making these, and I actually ended up liking this song so much that I finished it up and I put it on my Bandcamp. So check the link in the description in case you're interested. And like most of my music that's already up on there, it's free or donation based. So go download it if you dug it too. Anyway, thumbs up if you can, sub if you'd like. Every and anything helps support the channel. I really appreciate you guys so much. Another thing, you guys can always keep up with me on my Instagram if you want to see some other gear that I have, and there might be a piece of gear that you see on my IG that you want to see a video on, so hit me up on there and let me know about it. But with all that aside, y'all know the drill, and that's to share the love, share the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Peace. LA. Helicopters, sirens, construction, airplanes. You just can't get away from it. Birds, dogs, babies crying.